Some of the things that I'm going to just kind of show you in slow motion are this slapping thing that I call slapping. And it's really a simple thing that sounds really funky and cool, and you can mute it. So I'll be showing you that. One of the other things that I do is I take that slap and I do something that's called hammering on, which is just playing an open note and then fingering a note here on the fret. So, and in fact, the beginning of that whole song is nothing other than slapping and hammering on. Slap, 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 slap. And then when you get the speed up, it sounds crazy. And then when you mute it, it sounds even more crazy. So it's not quite as mysterious as it may seem. The other thing that I'm doing that I'll show you in slow motion in a little while is what I call harmonic tapping. Now there's a world of electric guitar players that are used to the tapping where you're doing this kind of thing. And I don't know how to do that to save my life. But what I've started doing with these open tunings is I found that the strings are really, I'm tuning to a pretty sound, to a chord. And if I tap those strings right at the 12th fret, which is where you get this lovely harmonic, I can do some really pretty things with those sounds without a lot of work. And it's a really different sound than just finger picking. So it just brings out something different from the instrument. Play you another song that incorporates one more technique that we're going to look at, which is percussion on the body of the guitar. I always had an interest in drums. I love to play hand drums, not drum set. That's too many things to coordinate. But hand drums I really loved, and I started to bring some of my love for hand drumming into the guitar, because this isn't just a great big old piece of wood. So I found that I could get nice get different sounds. So we'll look at some of those sounds. Harder to get those on electric guitar because you got this solid body that doesn't really make sound, but nonetheless we'll go over that. Show you a little bit of that from another song of mine called Cali Dreams. You'll be the air guitar champion. Okay? So that's just taking that idea and just trying to pick out those notes. Real simple melody. Now, you can't really do that kind of thing on a standardly tuned guitar. You just don't have the harmonic and melodic options. You don't really have the chord laid out. Using the guitar as a percussion instrument. Let me just show you some ways that could sound. I'm just going to make something up where I'm incorporating what I've showed you in some of this. All these different parts coming out of the instrument. You can get a bass line, you can get a really nice ringing